Please welcome Richie Minervini.
Great to be here. I wasn't planning on being here. I was in Naples, and then Milton came and took me right up here. This is one of the oldest towns in Florida, Saratoga. Originally 1596, and then incorporated in 1805. They laid the first bricks and put town hall up. And I'll tell you what, they're still working on it, and it's going to be pretty nice when they're done. Hurricane Milton came in last week, did over $10 million worth of improvements. And so it's good to be back in Florida. I live in Florida now for the same reason. Great place to live. To tell you the truth, I came here for practical reasons. I lived in New York. All my relatives moved to Florida. Every month and a half, you'd come down to Florida for a funeral or a hospital visit. I couldn't afford it anymore. I go, what's going on with my relatives? They come to Florida, boom, a year and a half, they're in a hospital. I figured it out when I moved here. Everybody in Florida has tile and marble floors. All these senior citizens are walking around with their wine. They slip, bang their head on the marble, in the hospital. I got relatives 104 in New York. They have wine and they have the shakes. They're still alive because they have 6-inch carpeting. They slip, they fall, they bounce up, didn't spill it. So nice to see people gathering together again. I have a marriage of 36 years and 33 of the greatest. Thank you very much. You would clap harder if you knew my wife. Perfect marriage, and COVID came, and the government forced me to move into the house full-time. No more 42 weeks on the road. I had to live with that woman and those 3 kids, 4 kids, 3 girls and a boy. Not easy. Things were different for everybody. My wife, for instance, said something she's never said before. She came into the living room and said, I made dinner. Kids were like, what? I said, it's COVID, no one's delivering. They said, oh. The 3 girls got up, ran into the kitchen. And do you have a boy? Do you have a teenage boy? Yeah. What's more annoying than? Now, I wouldn't mind if he had a PlayStation. That's just weird. So I said to him, you heard your mother, now listen to me. Your father, get in there and have dinner. Looks me dead in the eyes and says, you're not my dad. Ooh, I snapped, I turned it to my father. Never hit him before in my life, but I reeled back and, ooh, I gave him a crack. Turns out he was right, it was the neighbor's kid. My bad. Say what you want, he mowed the lawn, okay? He mows it every week, I don't even have to ask anymore. Because we know today it's wrong to hit our children. We know that because we read it on the computer. Who do you think posted that on the computer? Our children. We respected our parents, and we feared our parents. Our life was in their hand. They told us, you know, you don't have to be here. You did things for your father that he could do himself. Go shovel the driveway. Go mow the lawn. Go take out the garbage. You got it. Can't do that with your kids today. No. Andrew, go out and mow the lawn. And the mother, oh, no, there's too much pollen in the air. He could get an infection, upper respiratory, can be very dangerous. You do it. Our kids know we're not going to hit them. They don't fear us. Duh. We ask them for help. They think we're idiots. I go, hey, Andrew, could you help me download this app? I haven't looked. Oh, my God. You're so stupid. All right, you were 8 years old before you were potty trained. Okay there, champ? But we're here now having some fun. I just came from a Silver Seas World Cruise, 38 days, so it's good to see all you young people. Woo! Average age on that ship, 93 years old. 4 people came on board in coffins. Yeah, they have a very strict cancellation policy over there, apparently. Maybe they were restocking, I don't know. Anyway, they talk about these beautiful, luxurious staterooms, stateroom this, stateroom that. Ooh, then they take me down 3 decks, open up my stateroom. Ooh, I got Rhode Island. I was on C deck. See, that's way down. That's if you open up the porthole, the sea comes in. They sell it as an aquarium view. Every time you guys flush, crazy fish go by my window. They must have had carrot cake today because I found Nemo. Okay. So I see there's people out here married as long as I am, 36, 37 years, more than that. Different though now, isn't it? I go to audience work, these young crowd. Hey, you guys married? No. Oh, engaged? No. Friends with benefits. Friends with benefits? I'm married 36 years. I haven't had benefits in 2.5. COVID's over, the kids are out of the house, we're empty nesters. It was my birthday, I was feeling a little feisty. I looked at the 12:15. It could happen. But then I started thinking, do I feel like getting up out of my bedroom, walking all the way down the hall? It's my birthday, so I go to open the door, it's locked. Who is it? How many visitors are you getting around here? My brother's a paranoid freak. I told him about it. He goes, she's probably cheating on you. I said, what? You got to get yourself a private detective. I got a friend. He can do it for $385 an hour. I don't have that kind of money. So I bought a memory foam mattress. It took me 3 months, but I came home one night and the mattress said, who the hell are you? I said, ha ha! And that, of course, is a joke. I've never caught her. Remember when you first get married, you sleep like 2 little spoons in a drawer? It's all the woman's idea. You're in a full cycle. Get closer, get close. Put your leg on me. I want to feel you next to me all night long, my big piece of man candy. Give me that mwah. Guys, you ever try to throw that leg up there now? Get that ham hock off of me. Are you crazy? You're breaking my back with that tree trunk, you idiot. And trim those toenails. You went right to the flannel, my God. I think I'm bleeding. With that clammy leg, go take a shower, these sheets are clean, you're an animal. Okay. So here we are back on solid land again. I got stopped for speeding. I took off from Fort Lauderdale. I came up straight north. I got pulled over. I was doing the speed limit, 95, just like the sign said. These Florida cops are something else, aren't they? They pull you over, then they wait in their car for 27 minutes. You're like, do they not understand what speeding is about? I'm trying to get someplace quicker. Now, if I'm calculating correctly, I don't know if this Ford Taurus will get up to 970 miles an hour. Then they come walking, they go as slow as they possibly can walk. Is that the scariest thing? I did this right away, which upset him. I thought it was an alcohol test. Perfect circle, sir, everyone. Perfect circle, take a look. Why is this a sign for roll down your window? 95% of the cars out there have electric windows. This doesn't make sense until you think about it. Do you want a cop pulling you over, standing outside your window like this? I'm familiar with the area here because my daughter, during COVID, the oldest one, she went back to school at University of Florida in Gainesville. See, that was normal. Yeah, that was normal. Sometimes you say Gainesville and 12 guys stand up, oh, Gators! I was in the mall wearing a Gators t-shirt. The first week I moved to Florida, 8 guys surrounded me, go, Gators! I'm a New Yorker. In the mall? Oh! My best friend went to Harvard University. His name is Dr. Ronald Pasillo. His daughter went to Harvard. Her name is Dr. Christine Pasillo, and I am the godfather, and I have a Harvard t-shirt. And all my life, no one's ever come up to me. Oh, one time. One time there's a fellow, white hair, white beard, corduroy jacket, leather patches on the elbows. Very fine institution. I said, I'm sorry? He said, very fine institution. I'm looking at this guy going, how does he know I was in an institution? I said, I'm not quite catching what you're saying, buddy. He heard my voice and said, you were not educated at Harvard, were you? You did not go to Harvard. I said, I certainly did go to Harvard. I went for orientation and graduation. Gave her $400. What kind of a godfather would I be? He said, my point, sir, is you were not educated at Harvard. I said, no, I'm from New York. I went to Fordham University. I told him, good old F you. Hard to believe I got kicked off a ship for that joke. Okay. So who's the married couple here? Married? Happy? Happily married. I love this. This is Florida for you. See, if this was in New York, there'd be the 2 guys would be in the front and the 2 girls would be in the back. It starts off that way. When you start dating, it's you and the girl. Guy driving, woman in the passenger seat. That goes on for 2 years until you have a baby. Then start running into arguments. So you always bring a second couple to stop the fighting in the back seat, couple in the front, couple in the back. And that goes on for 20 years until you retire. You move to Florida. I don't know what the hell happens. The 2 ladies end up in the front driving. And there's one little geezer in the back seat. Beats the alternative, I'll tell you that. It beats the alternative. Yeah, listen, my luggage did not make it here today. I flew on Delta. Yeah. I said, sir, you're a premium platinum member. You have 758,000 miles. I'm sure this has happened before. I said, it has. Don't you know what Delta stands for? Don't expect luggage to arrive. I love this Florida. I love the way people give directions in Florida. Oh, where are you going? Sarasota? All right, yeah, you want to take the 80 across. Yeah, and then you'll, let me see, you want to pick up 27, you'll pass a dollar store, then $2 Generals, 99-cent store, another dollar store, 16th dollar store. You make a right-hand turn where the gas station used to be. Thank you. So what else is going on? I'm here. It's hot. It's Florida. It's supposed to be hot. Yeah. I also fly Spirit Airlines. Did anyone make that mistake? You don't mean to, but But the spirit people have microphones in your car, in your computers, you're on the phone. Yeah, I'm going down to Florida from New York. Next thing you know, there's a pop-up on your computer. New York to Florida, Spirit Airlines, $49.95, 10 minutes. Credit card, expiration number, 4-digit code. You have 10 seconds left. Got it! I just got it, a ticket on Spirit. I don't want a ticket on Spirit. $49.95, and then after a while you start to feel good about it. $49.95. You tell your friends, $49.95, $49.95. And it stays $49.95 until that morning you get to that gate. Hi. Oh, I see you here on our Super Saver Special, $49.95. Yes, I am. Would you like a seat? Doesn't that come with it? Oh, no, sir. It's $59 for the aisle, it's $49 for the window, $19 for the middle seat. I said, well, I'm well rested, I'll just stand in the back for a while. You have any luggage? Yes, I'm going away for 2 weeks. Ooh, that's 42.5 pounds, that's actually 2.5 pounds over the Spirit limit. That's going to be $89. I said, ma'am, I'm sorry, but that doesn't make sense. She said, sir, what is your problem? I said, I paid $49.95, I'm 267 pounds. My suitcase is only over by 2.5 pounds, you want $89. Why don't we just take the Samsonite, put it in the middle seat, snap them in, I'll give you $49, we'll call it even. Thank you very much, thank you. Six o'clock flight. They said you get to the airport 3 hours early. Yeah. You ever get to an airport 3 hours early? You're there at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. There's a guy in there with some beats on. Finally, you get in there. You know, when you're the first person at the airport, I don't know if you know this, you still have to go through the entire security line. It is the most embarrassing, ridiculous feeling. And this is the bad turn. This is the one where you look up and you realize there's 100 cameras looking down at you. Nobody's in the airport, but there's 50 guys up there making bets. I bet the fat guy has a heart attack before the third turn. My wife's behind me. Honey, I said, I don't know. Maybe there'll be a piece of cheese at the end. Follow me. Then you have to go through security. I said, sir, could you remove your shoes? I didn't have a chance to answer because my wife was right there. Half a second later, she said, no, he's not removing his shoes. He's fat and they're double knotted. I only tie them once a day. You have your rules, I have my regulations. Ever have check your luggage? Sir, we believe you have a weapon in here. I said, I don't believe so. We'll have to look. I said, go right ahead. Opens up my little dop kit. He pulls out a toenail clipper that my grandfather gave me from World War I. It was rusted and had a big yellow toenail in there. He said, what is that? I said, I've never seen that before. I put my glasses on. And I snatched it from him. I said, okay, back off. You want an infection? Make a move. Go ahead, make a move, buddy. Now you're waiting for your flight. You're waiting. And you're waiting. Then they trick you. They have a couple of flight 7325 to Saratoga is ready to board at a gate 15. Oh, that's us. You get up, I don't care if you fly an American, Delta, United, they're all the same. Not you people. Just first class and first class only, first class and first class only at this time. Currently, we're former military, current military, senior citizens who need assistance, all other senior citizens, parents traveling with children, children traveling with parents, children traveling alone, friends of Bob, friends of Bill's, friends of Dorothy. We'll take Rotary Club and Al-Qaeda at this time. Rotary Club and Al-Qaeda. We'll take the LGBTQ community. Anybody watches CBS, works at KFC. That's it. Oh no, Richie Minervini. Is there a Richie Minervini? You can board the plane. I like boarding last for security purposes, and I think you should do the same thing I do, especially in these troubled times. I stand at the front of the plane, I clear my throat, and in a very loud voice, I sing the Iraqi national anthem. Anybody stands up and sings with me, I get off the plane. Okay. I'm out of there. Flying for 40 years, I changed. I used to sit in the last row for some reason. I like the last row. I'm thinking, no one's ever heard of a plane backing into a mountain. You watch a couple of plane wrecks on the internet, and all of a sudden I realize the safest place to sit is that exit row door. That's my seat now. Anybody else? Oh yeah. But it's not like a regular seat. You can't just go on the plane and fall asleep. No. The flight attendant comes over you and talks to you like you're in kindergarten. Does everybody here realize you are in an exit row? Sir, I'll need a verbal. Yes. Sir? Ma'am? Very good. Does everyone here speak English? I raised my hand. That should have been your first question. Speed it up, on time. I thought she recognized me and was kidding around. She looked me right in the eyes and said, in the event of an emergency, would you assist everybody else off the plane before you exit? Oh, you're serious? Oh, absolutely. That's why I sat next to her, in case something happens, I could assist everyone else off. Total strangers, because my body is impervious to flame. People say, did you really fly to Saratoga for $49.95? I said, yes, I did. That's a fact. I said, really? I said, yeah. I can't believe that. I said, yeah, I got on the plane in New York, and they took off. We landed in Philadelphia. Landed right over there in Detroit, over to Chicago, right to Seattle, south to LAX, east to Las Vegas, south to Houston, Orlando, Tampa, Sarasota, $49.95, 3 days direct. Son of a bitch, they lost my luggage. I got this jacket, tell you a store I'd never been to before, but look at that. That's pretty fancy in there. Yeah. Are you familiar with this brand? Lane Bryant. I'll tell you why. It's not my funniest joke, but it is my favorite because just the women laugh. And the guy's like, what's he talking code? What's going on here? What's happening? I'll clue you in, fellas. Lane Bryant is a plus-size woman's store. So if you're a plus-size woman and you want fashionable clothing at reasonable prices, Lane Bryant. Makes sense if you go there. I can't understand any big woman going to their competitor. Right in the same mall with the red neon letters, the dress barn. The word barn is right in the title. Come on in, you heifers. We got a sale back at the trough. Moo, come on in. We got coffee cake. Moo. Now, I'm in no position to make fun of plus-size women. tried to shop at Macy's recently. You see who's working there now? They have these kids there. This kid here had an afro, purple, white, blue, green. He had an earring in his nose, attached to his cheek, a safety pin, another chain attached to his ear. 14 earrings in this eyebrow, 14 more in that eyebrow, 17 earrings in this ear, and looks at me and says, "Can I help you?" I took him over to the full-size mirror. I said, "Why don't you help yourself first, son? Who hurt you?" So I said, "Yeah, I'd like a pair of those Lucky jeans. Think those Lucky jeans will fit me?" He said, "Lucky? You? Be a miracle." I said, "Well, how about guess?" He said, "Guess again." Sent me across the street to the big and tall men shop. Big and tall men. I'm 5'8.5" over here, depending on heels. I'm over there at the big and tall. I don't know which one I am. I saw a salesman say, "Excuse me, could you help me? I'm sorry, it's my first time here. Would I be big or tall?" He said, "You would be short and dumpy." Okay. Had his tailor come out from the back, though. He measured me up. A little bit too much of this stuff here, yeah. I don't want these here and this here, but this here. He said, I'm working here 22 years. I've never seen your size before. You're a 54 toddler. Had to get a COVID test recently because I went back on the ships into Europe. Yeah, have you done that? Do you think it's over now? I'm online with 99 other people getting on board the ship. I'm the 99th person. Yeah. Nurse is like, "Height and weight?" I said 5'10". She looked at me and said, "And how tall are you?" Three weeks on a cruise ship from Europe. 3 weeks ago, I was an anorexic. I'm on a diet right now. In fact, I'm on 2 diets right now. It turns out there's not enough food on one diet. You could starve to death on a diet. So I do my Atkins in the morning, I do my keto in the afternoon, and this is the best I've ever done, folks. Listen up. I am down to gaining 1.5 pounds a week. Okay? Someone told me to get on that Slim Fast diet. Yeah. See the commercial? 1 delicious shake in the morning. Oh, wow, that sounds pretty easy. 2nd delicious shake at lunch. You ever try the diet? 2nd delicious shake for lunch. Another 3.5 hours. And a sensible meal at dinner time. They leave this part up to you. The fat guy who's had 2 shakes all day. Sensible. I'm thinking everything that's left in the house, it's edible right now. You find yourself walking around the house at 2 o'clock in the morning. Where's that fat, fluffy cat Snickers? Snickers! Put him in the George Foreman fryer later. Meow! I'm sorry, lady. I'm sorry, you're a cat lover, aren't you? Yeah, I saw the way you flinched. I'm sorry. I don't even have a cat. Anymore. I'm Richie Minervini. You guys at McGurdy's are great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, folks.